As you can see, I've got a very threatening physique. My bulging muscles and imposing presence often strikes fear into the heart of any would-be assailant. And like me, Rico Hatting is an accomplished martial artist. He's a 7-time MMA heavyweight champion. So I thought I'd visit him at his studio to give him a few tips on self-defense. Let's go.
Rico Hatting began his martial arts training in the late 90s and has trained in jiu-jitsu, boxing and wrestling, to name a few of the fighting styles he has mastered.
Rico, you're an accomplished martial artist, right? So in all of your travels and your studies, whose philosophy do you embrace? Bruce Lee or Chuck Norris?
Would have to go with Bruce Lee, eh?
Why would you think Bruce Lee?
There's a lot of Chuck Norrises everywhere, but there's only one Bruce Lee, eh?
What's special about Bruce Lee?
Bruce Lee, I like the fact that he actually started mixed martial arts. He didn't believe in one specific style. He actually wanted to do all the styles, defend himself, different positions. So that's actually what we do, or is known as mixed martial arts today.
Be like water.
Be like water, exactly.
Water seems soft, but it can break rock.
Exactly.
Yeah. So what do you do if someone tries to eat you? I mean just for you guys, but I know.
First of all, we want to try and avoid it. Okay? If you cannot avoid it, in other words, run away or obviously try and avoid the situation. If you cannot avoid it, you want to sort of block your head, because your head is the most vital part. So you want to block with a sort of a shield. Okay? You've got 2 arms. Don't just use the hands. Okay, don't try and block the punches over there, because they're going to come over and there's nothing protecting your face. Block them as they're coming in. So you want to keep it close to your head. You want to form a shield. I cannot block everywhere, so I need to sort of rotate my body so that I can sort of protect all the different angles. So let's say you're punching me with your fist right here. You've got small little bones there on your fingers, okay? And that's very dangerous, because you can punch me, one punch can knock me out. So what I want to do is I want to block myself, and at the same time I want you to try and punch into this big elbow bone, okay? I will maybe get hurt a little bit, but you're definitely going to break your fingers.
Also, if your armpit is exposed to the person, the smell can also overpower.
You wish to do that, yes.
As well.
Yeah.
And if someone tries to kick you?
When someone's kicking you, usually people will try and kick your legs. In martial arts, obviously there's various kicks and different blocks, but the easiest block to do, okay, is obviously lifting your leg up. Here's the soft parts of my leg. If you kick me really hard here, I won't be able to walk after a while. But I want to block this kick with this little bone just underneath my knee, okay, that's rock solid. Okay, the same as like kicking into the corner of a wall. You kick right in there, I've still got my balance, I'm still protected, I can still run away, or I can decide if I want to attack back.
Don't underestimate the power of your own body weight or your skeleton strength in defending yourself. Using your body the right way can save your life.
So Rico, both you and I are extremely powerful individuals. But now what does a person do if they're meeting someone who's vastly stronger? How do they compensate?
You have to use leverage. You cannot use strength against a strong attacker, because you don't have the strength, okay? So let's say, for example, you're grabbing my arm with both your hands, okay? I have to first of all drop my center of gravity so I don't fall over. And if you're pulling me, I have to actually go and grab and just break at the weakest link. That's called leverage.
And what if someone grabs you by the throat, either from the front or from behind?
If you grab me by my throat now over here, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to break your grip and punch you at the same time, which gives me opportunity to run away. Okay, so if you go from behind, so as you come in, I have to tuck my chin in and hold the arm like this.
Yes.
Okay? Then I want to drop down and put my leg behind your leg. I'll actually take you down if I need to.
What do you do if someone tackles you and you end up on your back?
Okay. First of all, you don't want to turn your back towards the person, because obviously he can choke you, he can punch you, you don't have eyes to see at the back. In Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu we have a move, we call it the guard, and the straight arm lock from the guard. The guard is where you use your legs. The legs goes around the body. So as you can see there, the one guy is tackling the other person, he's falling down, he's using his legs, he's catching the arm, and he gets an angle with his body and he puts him in a straight arm lock.
Can you break a person's arm like that?
Absolutely. If you in a situation like that, you can break someone's arm. You can definitely do damage to the ligaments and the joint area.
Maybe make a karate face.
When under attack, remember to breathe. Try to make some noise or shout for help. Stay off your phone in dangerous areas and be alert. Place your keys between your fingers as a weapon and try to remain as calm as possible in the situation. And invest in a self-defense class.
So I hope you learned a lot. If you want to learn more, you can go to repsfitness.co.za. Obviously, they couldn't teach me much or anything.
Hey, leave me. No, for real now. Help. She's strong. This one.